Good evening, everybody. It's Zachariah. As many of you know, I'm dedicating my running to run for a fallen police officer, firefighter, and U.S. Border Patrol member who lose your life in a line of duty in 2021. And sadly, tonight I'm running for another fallen senior inspector who have lost his life in a line of duty. Tonight I'm running for Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth. He worked with the U.S. Department of Justice, U.S. Marshals Service, and his end of watch was October 1st, 2021, and lost his life after he succumbed to injuries that he sustained 3 days prior after he was involved in a vehicle accident while being a part of a law enforcement mission. He was just 42 years old at the time of his passing, serving 11 years with the U.S. Department of Justice. He also was a U.S. Army veteran, and one of the main aspects of his career was he actually escorted the riderless horse during President Ronald Reagan's funeral. He also leaves behind a loving family. Tonight I'll be running with the blue line flag in his honor. I'll be doing 7 laps around the track at my school, which is the equivalent of 1 mile in his honor. We'll be joined tonight by my sister joining us in the run, as well as the St. Clair County Sheriff's Office, also representing Bresco here tonight, and my whole family. Even though it seems like it's just me and my sister joining us in the run, at the same time, there's even more running, and that's all the fallen I have ran for. I know they're all running in spirit tonight, including fallen Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth. Before the run starts, I'm going to do a quick prayer in honor of his whole family and department through the hard time they're going through, and then I'll be on my way.
Those that are tuned in tonight's Zachariah running his second mile of the evening, this mile in honor of fallen Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth. He worked the U.S. Department of Justice's U.S. Marshals Services, tragically losing his life on October the 1st, 2021, after succumbing to injuries that he sustained just 3 days prior when he was involved in a vehicle crash while participating in an enforcement mission. He was 42 years old, time is passing, having served a total of 11 years as a member of the U.S. Marshals Services. Not only did he serve his community, he served his nation. As a U.S. Army veteran, one of his biggest achievements was he was able to be a part of the escort of the riderless horse during President Ronald Reagan's funeral. He leaves behind a loving family. Zachariah completing his first of 7 laps, which is 1 mile, to honor Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth. We're always so appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out to help honor our fallen heroes. Helping join Zachariah tonight, all the way from Michigan, we have a member of the St. Clair County Sheriff's Office, as well as a member of Bresco, one of our biggest supporters, also running with Zachariah tonight, and Zachariah's sister. Again, we're here to pay tribute to fallen Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth of the U.S. Department of Justice, U.S. Marshals Services, end of watch, October the 1st, 2021. Once again, tragically losing his life after he succumbed to injuries that he received 3 days prior when he was involved in a vehicle crash while participating in an enforcement mission. 42 years old, having served 11 years with U.S. Marshals Services, also served his country as a U.S. Army veteran. Leaves behind a loving family. Zachariah now completing his second of 7 laps, which is 1 mile, to honor fallen Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth. For every mile that Zachariah completes, he carries with him a unique flag. Each flag is sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor. Zachariah tonight carrying the blue line flag in honor of fallen Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth. This flag will be sent along with a handwritten note to the family of Mr. Keyworth. If you'd like information on how you can be part of this mission, please visit running4heroes.org. We'll also do a follow-up mission or a follow-up post a little bit later in the evening with details on how you can be a part of this mission. I'm going to go silent starting on this next lap. I'm going to remain silent for the duration of the run as we reflect on the life of this hero. Fallen Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth. We thank him for not only his 11 years of service as a member of the U.S. Marshal Services, but we also thank him to his service to this country. We hope this run honors him well, and our prayers are going to remain with the U.S. Marshal Service regarding this loss, as well as everybody in the Keyworth family. Zechariah, any final words for the family of fallen Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth?
To the whole family, fallen Senior Inspector Jared Keyworth, everybody at the U.S. Department of Justice, U.S. Marshals Services, especially everybody in his area and his whole family. We hope you all heal very soon to the passing of your loved one. Senior Inspector Keyworth served 11 years with the U.S. Department of Justice, and sadly, I say sadly because at the same time, he's done lots of great stuff in his lifetime, did amazing stuff for his country as a U.S. Department of Justice officer. He also was escorting the riderless horse during President Ronald Reagan's funeral and was also a U.S. Army veteran. Those are just a few of many things that he did incredibly during his life to protect his country and nation. And I'll never forget the sacrifice and dedication he had towards the United States and all the incredible work he did towards it. If you're part of his family, we'll be sending you this blue line flag, as well as a handwritten note that we've already written and is ready to be sent out in your hero's name. There's no preference on what we want you to do with the flag or the note, but whatever you do with it, we hope you find comfort every single time you look at it. Under your fallen hero, Senior Inspector Keyworth, will never be forgotten down here in Florida and through the whole entire nation. If all of you now would like to join me in a 21-second moment of silence, just like a 21-gun salute, each second dedicating one amazing thing Senior Inspector Keyworth did during his life, including as a U.S. Department of Justice officer, as well as a U.S. Army veteran, and maybe an accomplishment he made during his life as well. So if all like Barheads, this 21-second moment of silence, please do right now. We appreciate if you join us in that 21 seconds. Now, one more time tonight, Vlog Barheads, as I'm in a prayer for both U.S. Department of Justice members that lost their life over the past few weeks. Dear God, tonight we had to come out here to run for two fallen U.S. Department of Justice members. Both lost their life in separate areas. However, it's the same department, and sadly, God, they've had a tough few weeks with the U.S. Department of Justice. First of all, God, watch over everybody with the U.S. Department of Justice through the hard time they're going through, losing two of their first responders in just less than a week or two. And watch over all of them so we don't lose any more in the line of duty for as long as possible. Also, watch over the family and department through the hard time they're going through. Let them know that there's people to support them, including Running for Heroes. And let the department know that even though they are not here anymore, they are still here in spirit, and give them encouragement to dedicate every single call or every single mission and do the same thing that their fallen U.S. Department of Justice member would do if they were going to that call. God, I know that we haven't lost a ton in the past week and a half, but continue to watch over our first responders so we lose none over this weekend. Thank you again, God. Continue to pray. Amen. Thank you all for joining us in these two runs. It does mean a lot that we had all your support. Please help the U.S. Department of Justice. They are going through quite a hard time, losing two and running for two of their heroes in just one night alone. Hope you have a safe and great night and a great weekend ahead. And especially if you're a first responder working tonight, I hope you stay safe as well. Thank you all for watching, and I pray God blesses you all.